just want to start with a statement I read a while back, which to me really typifies the topic better than anything else. And it was something I read in the annual report of Revlon, the cosmetic company. And what they said was that in our factories, we produce cosmetics, but in the stores, we sell hope, right? So to my mind, marketing myopia is really about understanding this statement, that what business are you really in? And I want to take this back from a personal flashback to about maybe a month and a half ago. I was at the University of Darden School of Business in Washington. And I was there for a conference, but I was there with a lot of keenness and anticipation because I was meeting a professor whose course I had just finished online. How many of you know of Coursera? Coursera. Just one person? Okay, so two, yeah? Okay, so there is this whole movement towards massive open online courses. This morning's Economic Times, you read that IITs along with TCS, Infosys, have started a massive open line course for students, IT students, to equip themselves better. So these courses are all from the top universities, top schools in the world. So Harvard, Wharton, Darden School of Business. And you can choose to be learning artificial intelligence, or you could be choose to learning business. So I chose a course because 6 years ago, I became an entrepreneur with the Hansa Group. I chose a course which is called Grow to Greatness. So the course really spoke about how do you take a small company from an embryonic start to a much larger company. And I was there for a different conference, but I met this professor. And he made a very interesting statement. He said that if there are 7 billion people on this globe, and if 4.5 billion are in China, India, and other parts of Asia, how can Harvard, Wharton, Pennsylvania schools, how can they be teaching only in that part of the world? They need to be on the web. They need to be open online courses to get the best and the brightest. To me, education is a perfect example of where probably marketing myopia is at its best. How many schools, how many business schools, how many educational institutions are looking at what the internet can do for them from a business point of view? You know, if the students are in Asia, what is Harvard doing about getting those students within its fold? So I want to start with a very, very different context. Akash, I know you started by asking me to talk about data, but to my mind, why I started with this was my belief is that the business is changing so much and consumers are changing so much that it's now a whole new paradigm. And if businesses start to understand that shift in paradigm, I think you start to address the marketing myopia question far better.